Your fate is determined by your faith. Your FATE is determined by your FAITH, right? So if you're working towards a dream, success, your aspirations, if you're working towards it in real life, working towards a vision that you're trying to bring to reality, your faith is gonna determine your fate, your outcome, how it's gonna play out, right? If you don't believe in what you're trying to do, it's not gonna work. Because when you lose that belief, that's it. You have nothing else to believe in. Which is why you need to also have a strong sense of faith in God. If you believe in God, or the universe, if that's what you believe in, right? You need to have faith in something higher than yourself, right? God is superior. Have faith in God that the success and the aspirations and the dream that you have are are gonna come true. God won't walk you through what He won't walk you through, and there's no dream or aspiration that you have that's too big for God. But you have to pray like it's up to Him, pray like it's up to God, and work like it's up to you, right? It's not just praying for the success, praying for your aspirations, praying for your dreams, and thinking they're gonna fall in your lap. You have to put in the work. You have to hustle. You have to grind. You know what I mean? And whilst also doing that, you also have to have a belief that it's gonna work out. It's playing out exactly how it's supposed to, and everything is working for you, and nothing is happening to you. You know what I mean? So, your faith, the amount of faith you have determines your fate, how it's gonna play out. You know, the more faith you have, the more it's gonna play out to that amount. The less faith you have is what you're gonna expect. You're gonna expect the amount of faith that you have in what you're working towards, if that makes sense, right? If you only have a little bit of faith in the results that you want, you're only gonna get a little bit of the results, right? You can only get what you know you can only have what you have. If you don't have a strong sense of faith or a strong sense of belief, you're not gonna have a strong sense of results, because it's not matching. There's no balance in that. You know what I mean? So you have to understand that faith is a very important thing in getting or creating the success that you want to achieve. There's gonna be difficult days. There's gonna be storms. There's gonna be rainy days. But those days are the most important days, where you just keep pushing and understand that you have it's just another day. You know what I mean? So you just have to keep pushing, keep going, and understand that your faith is gonna carry you through the storm, carry you through that challenging day, the difficult days. But you have to just keep getting up and doing it over and over and over again, right? Success is not a linear journey. You know what I mean? So there's gonna be ups, there's gonna be downs, highs, lows. The highest of the highs don't last for as long as the lows are lows. The lows are gonna last a long time. There's gonna be a lot of bad days, a lot of difficult moments, a lot of hard days, but you have to keep pushing through them and have a strong sense of faith. Pray, keep a good mindset, take action. Those are examples of you demonstrating faith in what you're trying to achieve. You know what I mean? So your faith determines your fate. So keep pushing towards the goal that you have, but instead of taking action and doing it without the belief in something higher than yourself, do it with God. Do it with the universe. Whatever it is that you believe in, do it with something higher than yourself. Have faith in something higher than yourself. Have belief in something higher than yourself, because when that belief in just you is gone, that's it. That dream is not happening. That success is not happening, because you have no you have no belief that it's all gonna work out, because you quit on you. You know what I mean? You don't trust you to come through with what you're doing, and you lost the belief. So how do you think your success or your dreams are gonna play out into real life if you don't have belief in you anymore? But if you have belief in you and God, when you lose belief in yourself, you still have belief in that God, in God, that He's gonna bring you through it. It's gonna work out in your favor. Your success is coming. and this is just another bad day that you just had to go through to get to the good days, to get to the success and the dreams or whatever, right? So just understand that, keep pushing, and remember that your faith determines your fate.